Hello, my name is Thomas, and these are my classmates.
Dayang,
Albane, Ashini.
as part of our Global Perspective project, we made a video to raise awareness on disease and health.
More specifically, stress. We decided to focus on work environments and home stress all people may feel and how it affects them.
61% of people say that stress is because of work, while another 62% of people say stress is because of money.
Stress is the body's way of responding to threats or danger.
When you sense danger, whether it is real,
Such as being in danger of a bike accident,
Or imaginary danger,
Like being in danger of failing a test.
the body goes into a reaction known as fight or flight.
this is known as the stress response.
What is the purpose of well-being?
Yeah, well-being is a relatively new initiative in schools, but in Asia it's become quite important. In our school in particular, well-being is referring to students being able to flourish in their everyday work and their everyday lives. Research has been coming out all over the world to say that where students have high levels of well-being, they do better academically. There have been instances where students have become stressed, depressed, even self-harmed, and in the very worst situation have even considered, or at its very worst, looked at suicide as an option. And as an institution, as a school, we feel very strongly that there are strategies that we can introduce to help students when they're feeling the stress, which is inevitable to all students. We believe that every student is going to feel stressed at some point. It's normal, and therefore our wellbeing program aims to create strategies and a toolkit for young people to be able to access these strategies when their well-being is not at a high point.
What usually causes someone stress?
I think one of the main things is, as I said before, really not feeling good enough. So just feeling that you should be doing better, and that comes from pressure from the school and from parents as well, that they expect a lot of very high marks, especially in academically and in sport. And I think it's quite a competitive environment. And I think also we all have that little bit of self-doubt about ourselves, don't we, that maybe we're not quite as good as other people. Sometimes that gets out of control. Teenagers also tend to do an awful lot of overthinking, and that can be really detrimental as well. You start thinking too much and you make yourself feel bad.
Stress can be caused by millions of different things.
It depends on the person and the environment.
But there are common external and internal causes.
external causes include major life changes such as moving to a new city.
Work or school, such as having a big presentation coming up.
Internal causes include having relationship problems with friends, family, or significant other.
Alright. Do you ever feel school stress? It depends what time. At the beginning of the school year, I don't really feel much stress, but towards exams or coursework and deadlines, I start to feel the stress.
Do you feel school stress?
Yes, absolutely. I feel school stress every single day, starting from things like exams, tests, assessments, pressure from my peers to do well at school, pressure from my parents to do well at school, and so on.
Quelles sont les situations qui te rendent stressé?
Alors, les situations qui peuvent me stresser, c'est un client qui n'est pas content, soit du service, soit de la qualité de la nourriture, ou un oubli de booking, ou un staff qui ne vient pas travailler.
Et comment tu gères ton stress?
Et ben en fait, tu gères le stress en essayant de travailler un peu mieux, et quand tu as fini ton boulot, ben, tu vas boire de la mer, tu mets les pieds dans l'eau, et puis tu essaies d'évacuer tout ça, et tu essaies de faire une bonne nuit de sommeil.
What causes you stress?
Many things cause me stress, but today I will focus on the business side of stress. So working in a very small place like Phuket is very stressful, as there is lots of competition and a very small market to compete with.
How do you deal with stress?
You have to focus on the bigger picture, that there are many components to your life, not just business. There's also personal, there's also family, and you have to acknowledge the achievements and take hope from those and faith and move forward each day as it comes.
Do you think that people that come to you for help have school stress?
Everybody has stress, it's part of life, and often stress does a result of studying and learning, because there are lots of pressures associated with studying and learning. Feeling you can't cope with the work intellectually can become a stressful thing. Dealing with how you relate to your peers can become stressful, how you even relate to your teacher. Anything can become stressful. As soon as it's been interpreted as a stressful thing, that's when there's a chain of events that can need sorting out.
There are many ways to relieve your stress.
Everybody is different. For one person, it may be to concentrate on sports, while others need to relax through reading.
It is important to find an activity that helps you relax, to forget about stress and focus on something else.
But it is important to remember this won't make your stress disappear.
What was the best way for you to relieve stress?
The best way for me to relieve stress is kind of just talk it out and to basically just, sometimes meditating helps, as stupid as it sounds.
Do not be afraid to go talk to your peers, teachers, parents, or counselors.
It takes time to relieve stress.
So it won't happen overnight.
But it is possible.